Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Bitterkoekjes almond-flavored Dutch cookies, often enjoyed as a snack or dessert. Bitterkoekjes, also known as Dutch almond cookies, are a traditional Dutch treat with a distinctive almond flavor. Here's a basic recipe for making bitterkoekjes. Ingredients: 200 grams, 7 ounces, almond paste, also known as marzipan, available at most grocery stores or bakeries. 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, granulated sugar. 1 large egg white. 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional, for added flavor. Pinch of salt. Whole almonds, for decoration, optional. Instructions. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 160 degrees Celsius, 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Prepare the almond paste. If using almond paste, cut it into small pieces to make it easier to mix. Mix the ingredients. In a bowl, combine the almond paste and sugar. Add the egg white and vanilla extract, if using, to the mixture. Mix until well combined and the mixture is smooth. Shape the cookies. Use a spoon or your hands to form small, bite-sized balls of the mixture. Place them onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Flatten each ball slightly with the back of the spoon. Press a whole almond into the center of each cookie if desired. Bake. Bake in the preheated oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until the cookies are lightly golden and firm to the touch. Cool. Allow the cookies to cool on the baking sheet for a few minutes before transferring them to a wire rack to cool completely. Tips. Almond paste. If you can't find almond paste, you can make your own by blending blanched almonds with sugar and a bit of water until smooth. Texture. The dough should be slightly sticky, but manageable. If it's too sticky, you can add a little more sugar or almond flour. Storage. Bitterkoekjes can be stored in an airtight container for up to a week. Enjoy these delicious, nutty cookies with a cup of coffee or tea. Fresh waffles served with a variety of toppings like fruits, whipped cream, or chocolate. Fresh waffles are a delightful treat, whether for breakfast, a snack, or dessert. Here's a basic recipe for making fluffy and crisp waffles from scratch. Ingredients: 2 cups, 250 grams, all-purpose flour. 2 tablespoons granulated sugar. 1 tablespoon baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 2 large eggs. 1 3/4 cups, 410 milliliters, milk. 1/2 cup, 115 grams, unsalted butter, melted. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional. Cooking spray or additional butter, for greasing the waffle iron. Instructions. Preheat the waffle iron. Preheat your waffle iron according to the manufacturer's instructions. If it's not non-stick, lightly grease it with cooking spray or melted butter. Mix dry ingredients. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. Mix wet ingredients. In another bowl, beat the eggs and then add the milk, melted butter, and vanilla extract, if using. Mix until well combined. Combine ingredients. Pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Stir until just combined. Be careful not to overmix, it's okay if there are a few lumps. Cook the waffles. Pour the batter onto the preheated waffle iron. The amount of batter needed will vary depending on the size of your waffle iron, so follow the manufacturer's instructions for how much batter to use. Close the waffle iron and cook according to the manufacturer's instructions, usually for about 3 to 5 minutes, until the waffles are golden brown and crisp. Serve. Carefully remove the waffles from the iron and serve immediately with your favorite toppings. Saté Broodje, a sandwich filled with sauté meat and sauce. Saté Broodje is a popular Dutch street food consisting of a sandwich filled with flavorful sauté meat and sauce. Here's a simple recipe to make your own Saté Broodje at home. Ingredients. For the sauté: 500 grams, 1 pound, chicken breast or thighs, cut into bite-sized pieces. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 2 tablespoons brown sugar. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 tablespoon ginger, minced. 1 tablespoon ground coriander. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon turmeric powder. 1/2 teaspoon chili powder, adjust to taste. Salt and pepper to taste. For the sauté sauce: 200 milliliters, 7 fluid ounces, coconut milk. 3 tablespoons peanut butter. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon brown sugar. 1 clove garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon ginger, minced. 1/2 teaspoon ground coriander. 1/4 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 tablespoon lime juice, optional. 1 to 2 tablespoons water, to adjust consistency. For the sandwich: 4 to 6 crusty rolls or baguettes. Sliced cucumber, optional. Sliced red onion, optional. Fresh cilantro, optional. Instructions: marinate the chicken. In a bowl, combine the soy sauce, vegetable oil, brown sugar, garlic, ginger, coriander, cumin, turmeric, chili powder, salt, and pepper. Add the chicken pieces and mix well to coat. Cover and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes, or overnight, for more flavor. Prepare the sauté sauce. In a saucepan over medium heat, combine the coconut milk, peanut butter, soy sauce, brown sugar, garlic, ginger, coriander, and cumin. Stir until the mixture is smooth and heated through. If the sauce is too thick, add water a tablespoon at a time until you reach the desired consistency. Remove from heat and stir in lime juice if using. Set aside. Cook the chicken. Preheat your grill or a grill pan over medium-high heat. Thread the marinated chicken pieces onto skewers if using a grill. If using a grill pan, you can cook the pieces directly. Grill the chicken for about 5 to 7 minutes per side, or until fully cooked and slightly charred. Assemble the Saté Broodje. Warm the rolls or baguettes in the oven or toaster. Slice the rolls open, but not all the way through, to create a pocket. Fill the rolls with the grilled chicken pieces. Drizzle or spoon the sauté sauce over the chicken. Add sliced cucumber, red onion, and fresh cilantro if desired. Serve. Serve the Saté Broodje warm, with extra sauté sauce on the side if desired. Bami Goreng Indonesian-style fried noodles, reflecting the influence of Dutch colonial history. Bami Goreng is a popular Indonesian fried noodle dish that's also widely enjoyed in the Netherlands due to its colonial history with Indonesia. It's a flavorful stir-fried noodle dish that combines noodles with vegetables, meat, and a savory sauce. Here's a basic recipe to make Bami Goreng at home. Ingredients: for the stir-fry: 200 grams, 7 ounces, dried egg noodles, or any other type of noodle you prefer. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 onion, sliced. 1 red bell pepper, sliced. 1 cup shredded cabbage. 1 carrot, julienne or thinly sliced. 200 grams, 7 ounces, chicken breast, thinly sliced, or use pork, beef, or tofu for a vegetarian version. 1 cup bean sprouts, optional. 2 to 3 green onions, sliced. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 tablespoon sweet soy sauce, accompaniments, or use regular soy sauce and add a little sugar. 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, optional. 1 teaspoon sambal olek or chili paste, optional, for heat. Salt and pepper to taste. For garnish, optional. Fresh cilantro. Lime wedges. Chili flakes. Instructions: cook the noodles. Cook the noodles according to the package instructions. Drain and set aside. Prepare the sauce. In a small bowl, mix together the soy sauce, sweet soy sauce, accompaniments, oyster sauce, if using, and sambal olek, if using. Set aside. Stir-fry the vegetables and meat. Heat the vegetable oil in a large skillet or wok over medium-high heat. Add the minced garlic and sliced onion. Stir-fry for about 1 to 2 minutes until fragrant. Add the sliced chicken, or other meat/tofu, and cook until it's no longer pink and starting to brown. Add the sliced bell pepper, shredded cabbage, and carrot. Stir-fry for 3 to 4 minutes until the vegetables are just tender but still crisp. Add the noodles and sauce. Add the cooked noodles to the skillet or wok. Pour the sauce over the noodles and vegetables. Toss everything together well to ensure the noodles are evenly coated with the sauce and heated through. Add the bean sprouts and green onions and toss to combine. Season and serve. Taste and adjust the seasoning with salt and pepper if needed. Garnish with fresh cilantro, lime wedges, and chili flakes if desired. Falafel. Although not traditionally Dutch, falafel is popular in street food markets. Falafel is a popular Middle Eastern street food made from ground chickpeas, or fava beans, herbs, and spices. It's typically deep-fried to a crispy exterior while remaining tender inside. Here's a straightforward recipe for making delicious falafel at home. Ingredients. For the falafel mixture: 1 cup dried chickpeas, or 2 cups canned chickpeas, well drained. 1 small onion, roughly chopped. 2 to 3 cloves garlic, minced. Half a cup fresh parsley, chopped. Half a cup fresh cilantro, chopped. 1 teaspoon ground cumin. 1 teaspoon ground coriander. 1/2 teaspoon ground paprika, optional. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. Salt and pepper to taste. 1 to 2 tablespoons flour, if needed for binding. Vegetable oil, for frying. For serving, optional. Pita bread or flatbread. Hummus. Tahini sauce. Chopped tomatoes. Sliced cucumbers. Shredded lettuce. Pickles. Red onion. Instructions. Prepare the chickpeas. If using dried chickpeas, rinse and soak them in plenty of water for at least 8 hours or overnight. Drain and rinse well before using. If using canned chickpeas, drain and rinse them thoroughly, then pat dry with a paper towel. Make the falafel mixture. In a food processor, combine the soaked or canned chickpeas, onion, garlic, parsley, cilantro, cumin, coriander, paprika, if using, baking powder, salt, and pepper. Process until the mixture is finely ground but not mushy. It should have some texture and should be able to hold together when formed into balls. If the mixture is too wet, add a little flour, a tablespoon at a time, until it holds together. Shape the falafel. With wet hands or a small cookie scoop, form the mixture into small balls or patties about 1.5 inches, 4 centimeters in diameter. Place them on a baking sheet or plate. Heat the oil. Heat about 2 inches of vegetable oil in a deep pan or skillet over medium-high heat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. You can test if the oil is ready by dropping a small piece of the falafel mixture into the oil. It should sizzle and float to the surface. Fry the falafel. Fry the falafel in batches, being careful not to overcrowd the pan. Cook for about 3 to 4 minutes per side, or until they are golden brown and crispy. Use a slotted spoon to transfer the falafel to a paper towel-lined plate to drain excess oil. Serve. Serve the hot falafel in pita bread or flatbread with your choice of toppings and sauces like hummus, tahini sauce, chopped tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, pickles, and red onion. Frikandel, a Dutch meat sausage, often served with curry ketchup or mayonnaise. Frikandel is a popular Dutch and Belgian snack, often enjoyed at snack bars and fast food outlets. It's a type of skinless, deep-fried sausage, typically made from a blend of meats and seasoned to perfection. Here's how you can make frikandel at home. Ingredients. For the frikandel: 500 grams, 1 pound, ground beef. 250 grams, 1/2 pound, ground pork. Half a cup, 50 grams, breadcrumbs. Half a cup, 120 milliliters, cold water. 1 small onion, finely chopped. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. 1/2 teaspoon paprika. 1/2 teaspoon ground nutmeg. 1/4 teaspoon ground white pepper. 1/2 teaspoon dried thyme, optional. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. 1 tablespoon soy sauce, optional, for added flavor. 1 egg white, for binding. For frying. Vegetable oil, for deep frying. Instructions. Prepare the mixture. In a large bowl, combine the ground beef, ground pork, breadcrumbs, and cold water. Add the finely chopped onion, minced garlic, salt, black pepper, paprika, nutmeg, white pepper, thyme, if using, baking powder, soy sauce, if using, and egg white. Mix everything thoroughly until well combined. You can use your hands or a spoon, but ensure the mixture is smooth and uniform. Shape the frikandel. With wet hands or using a sausage stuffer, shape the mixture into long, thin sausages about 6 inches, 15 centimeters, long and 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters, in diameter. If you don't have a sausage stuffer, you can shape the mixture into logs by hand. Preheat the oil. Heat about 2 inches of vegetable oil in a deep pan or fryer to 175 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Fry the frikandel. Carefully place the frikandel into the hot oil. Fry them in batches to avoid overcrowding the pan. Cook for about 4 to 6 minutes, or until they are golden brown and cooked through. You can check doneness by cutting one open. It should be fully cooked, with no pink in the center. Drain and serve. Use a slotted spoon to remove the frikandel from the oil and drain them on paper towels. Serve hot with your favorite condiments, such as ketchup, mayonnaise, or curry ketchup. They can also be enjoyed in a bun like a hot dog. Gouda cheese, pieces of Gouda cheese, sometimes served with a variety of accompaniments. Gouda cheese, a semi-hard cheese from the Netherlands, is renowned for its creamy texture and rich flavor. It's versatile and can be enjoyed in various ways. Here's a guide to using and enjoying Gouda cheese, along with a simple recipe idea for incorporating it into your cooking. Types of Gouda cheese. Young Gouda, John Gouda, mild, creamy, and smooth. Typically aged for a few weeks to a couple of months. Aged Gouda, Belgian Gouda, slightly firmer and more flavorful, aged for around 6 to 12 months. It has a richer taste, with caramel notes. Extra-aged Gouda, Oud Gouda, hard and crumbly with a strong, nutty flavor, aged for over a year. How to use Gouda cheese. Cheese boards, serve it sliced with crackers, fruit, and nuts. Sandwiches, use Gouda in sandwiches for a rich, melty texture. Baking, incorporate Gouda into baked dishes like casseroles or savory pies. Cooking, add it to sauces, soups, or stir into scrambled eggs for extra flavor. Recipe, Gouda cheese stuffed meatballs. Here's a simple recipe for making delicious Gouda cheese stuffed meatballs. Ingredients. 500 grams, 1 pound, ground beef or a mix of beef and pork. Half a cup breadcrumbs. 1/4 cup grated Parmesan cheese. 1 egg. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. 1 teaspoon dried basil. Salt and pepper to taste. 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, Gouda cheese, cut into small cubes. Half a cup tomato sauce, for serving, optional. 1 tablespoon olive oil, for cooking. Instructions. Prepare the meatball mixture. In a large bowl, combine the ground beef, breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, egg, minced garlic, oregano, basil, salt, and pepper. Mix until just combined. Form the meatballs. Take a small amount of the meat mixture and flatten it in your hand. Place a cube of Gouda cheese in the center and wrap the meat around the cheese, forming a ball. Repeat with the remaining mixture. Cook the meatballs. Heat the olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add the meatballs and cook, turning occasionally, for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until they are browned on the outside and cooked through. Serve. If desired, heat the tomato sauce and pour it over the meatballs or serve it on the side for dipping.